Good morning. Today I am going to discuss walkthrough 10-4 handle errors at the flow level. Flow level I am going to handling errors. Just this is get flights flow. We are adding error propagate. Error propagate we will get error response. Error continue we will get success response. Now I am going to my AnyPoint studio. This is my flow. Get flights. Now I am going to add here errors, flow errors. I am going to add my get flow errors. See my errors, core module, error handling. I am choosing error propagate. Using error propagate we will get error response. Now I am choosing these all are errors. I am choosing any types. Okay, see here I done any types. Okay, save it and close. Once I am going to choose favorite transformer. After again I am going to add variable. Okay, now I added variable. Okay, here I am going to rename no flights. No, sorry, I deleted. I am going to choose no flights. JSON. I am handling flow level errors. JSON. I am adding. I am going to complete flow levels. Message. I am giving error message. No flights to string. This way we completed. Okay, now I am going to minimize. I am changing to here this name also. What I am changing? I am changing to no flights. Okay, here I am changing to HTTP STATUS status. Now I am going to give 400 status. 400. Just go and check what is given status. Here drag down. He added any types after giving 200 status and 200. Just he is setting vars.http status 500. Okay, here is set 200. Once the error rate will show, we are showing a successful status 200. Now I am going to restart my application in debug mode. This is error body. This is error body. Error status, error propagate always will give. Okay, HTTP status. Now I am giving a error response of 500. If I am not handling errors, it will show 500. If I am handling errors, it will show 200 status. Now I am going to deploy application in debugger. I am deploying application in server debug mode. Once debug is completed, see here project is building. Once build is successful, we have to check it. Okay, the application is still processing. Once process, go and check. We are going to send a request. Okay, the flight's destination code equal to foo. Now see here Now I am going to send a request. Okay, the application is not deployed. See, 0 request error. Now I am going to see my application is a wrapper initializing. Okay, running a mule application. Once running successful, we are going to deploy. This is we are handling error propagate with an error flow. This is the error flow. Okay, same way we are continue test flows propagate with an error child flow also we have to check. Okay, now we are checking error in a flow. Once flow is completed, we are going to check same in child flow also. Now clean up the application is once deployed successfully. We are going to send a request. Once sending a request, this is a flow. Okay, this is a flow. We are going to handling this is a child flow reference. This is a child flow. There is no errors. Okay, now we are sending to request. Now go and see here invalid destination. Now I am going to pass next module. See here we are handling. If you are not handling, it will show error response 500. Now we are handling, it will show 200 response. See JSON format. Now I am going to give PDX. Now see here the error is in child flow. There is no errors. If you know errors, the flow mule application flow doesn't contain any errors. It will consider global errors. If not global errors, it will consider default errors. Now see here, go and check. Here we considering errors. This is error description. We are overriding to a description. Now go and check. See here we are overriding a description. This is error description. Again I am going to override. Again second time checking connection is available or not. No connection. See here error message. We are overriding payload. This is payload. Okay, this is error response. Now go and check. Now see no PDX. Like this way we are completing. See, error in flow, error in child flow, and error in a child flow. Now both we are completing. Okay, after I am going to check. See here no PDX. Now I am going to check only one type error. Okay, one type error. Just I am selected all types error. I don't want all types. Okay, I want only one type error. Just go and deselect all. I am selecting first only. Now go and redeploy the application. Once redeployed, again we are sending a request to application. Okay, see here 500. If you the flow will not consider error, it will show 500. The application is redeployed or not. If not redeployed, go and check the yeah. Now redeployed. Now I am going to send a request. See here. Now I am going to send. See here there is no here we not override. What the status we are going to get? No flights. Go and check. Just we are giving FOO. Okay, now this handling okay invalid. Now I am going to give. I am not handling all errors. Okay, just I am handling only one type of error. Okay, if handling one type of error, see here this flow not handling error. Okay, not handling error. It already see here this. If a flow doesn't handling any error, it will display the error response 500. We given here, where is my error propagate will display error response. Here error response we are given 500. If you we not handling default this status, it showing 500. Now we are got 500. This way we are completing child flow error and flow error. We are completing. Now I am going to handling validation boolean error. This is a boolean type. This is a boolean type. Okay, in where it occur error, in is validation in occur error. Okay, I am going to minimize here occur error. I am going to again handling the boolean errors also. How I am going to handling go and any find studio, my mule palette, select core model. I am going to select core model, just drag down. See here error continue always give success response. It will not rethrow errors. Okay, error status will not display, just status only will display. Just model transformer, again I am going to choose variable. Okay, this way we are added variables. In this what I am giving JSON, just down I am writing a message colon error dot see here error description I am displaying. Same way I am set to my view name also. This is my message transformer. I am going to rename. Okay, just I am renamed. Go and check. See here it not renamed. Again I am going to rename. Okay, Control V. Okay, it not displaying dot error description. I am displaying here status. The status is I am displaying HTTP status. Again I am going to pass HTTP status. I am giving 400. Okay, already given, just go and check 400. Now same way we done. Okay, it's showing 200 status invalid flow. Now go ahead and check the project is we have to redeploy the project. Once it not redeployed, we have to restart. I think the project is redeployed. Now I am going to send request. See here, now this flow we are going to handling boolean errors. Now I am going to handling boolean errors. See here, this the last time it showing 500 status. Now I am going to handling 200 status. Now go and check. See here 400. Okay, showing 400 status. I given I think 400 status. Set a display status code equal to 400. Invalid destination. Yes, we are setting 400. See here, it will display status code 400. We are setting we are sending a request HTTP code 200. Response invalid destination message. What is invalid destination message? I think we have to give here. I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to select my application. Here I am not handling errors. Okay. Here I am going to handling just a validation error. Okay. Where is a validation boolean? I'm going to handling now. Go and check the status code is to 400. Okay. Now invalid error description. I'm going to check where is my error continue. Okay. Error continue always will display successful. Okay, if there is a default, okay, we have to give default 400 error or set status code 400. I don't want to. I'm going to remove this. Continue always display successful status. Okay. Now I'm going to display my I'm going to redeploy my applications. Okay. I'm going to redeploy. This flow always will display successful response. Okay. Now go and check here 400 status. Successful status. I am going to check. The project is not redeployed. Okay, in body I added status. Okay, where is my console? This is my console. I am going to check. The application is not redeployed. Okay, it's showing some error. Again I am going to stop my application. Again I am going to restart my application debugger process. Okay. Error. In error continue, what we done here, we added this error continue will give success state success. There is no error response here. Last time I added here default value. I added HTTP status default. Now success, it will display success status. Okay. Now I am going to checking clean up my project. Once desired, error propagator will display this error. If your status code is default empty, it will display default. Now go and check. This way we are going to completing what we are handling in this module. We are handling flow error and child flow error. Flow, if you flow having a error, the Mule application will not consider global errors. If your flow doesn't have any error, will consider global errors. Now the application is redeployed. Now I am sending a request to my application. Okay. Now see, the application is again I am sending to request. Okay. What happened? Where is my application debugger process? I am sending to request. Now see here, go and check what is the status. What happened? I'm not showing boolean destination. Okay. Okay, no problem. Leave it. Again, I am sending request to Mule applications. What happened? This message content default. Where is my debugger? Show debugger, show reset my perspectives. I think it's showing I'm going to see again. This is my debugger. What happened? I'm not sending to request. I'm going to stop application again. I'm going to start my application. This way again I am going to restart my application. Error. What we done in this project, just we are checking global error, flow error and child flow errors. We are containing both errors. The application is completed. Now the application is deploying successfully. Showing some deployment problem or not, we will find out while doing that. Now the application once deployed, we will send a request. See, the application is deployed. Now I am going to send a request. See here, it pointing to what is the status, we will see 200. Now I am going to reset the status code of status code to 400. How I am going to reset error continue always will display a successful response. Error continue will display response. This response will not process to error response, it will just process to response. Okay, just we are giving to 400. Okay, now I am going to click deploy save all. Once the project is not redeployed, again we have to restart applications. Okay, once I am waiting for check application status. Okay, now I am going to send the application is not redeployed, now deployed successfully. Now I am going to send a request. See here at processing, I am finding to see here, go and see status. See here 400. This way we are completing both flows and child flows. Now now 200. Now we are going to we are got 400. Where is 200 response? This way we completed any types of boolean any types error, just no flights we are displaying, just we added 500 errors. What we done? This documentation for through boolean errors. Now any types this way we completing. Now we are sending 400 request. See here, now we got 400 response. This way we completed, just we are sending united. Now sending this we got 200 response. Okay, now just we got 200 response. PDX. Now just send it pass through. Now go and see. Just again I am passing. See here 200 response. Now I am going to 200 response. There is no data. Okay, we got just 200 response, no flights to PDX. Now we are giving united. Just give united flights, only giving service. Now I am giving to united. Now I am giving to united service. Okay, just we are passing. Now I think we got, see here united flights we got. Now we are going to remove and just send just code only, code PDX. Now going to send it processing again. Use resume. See here resume. All we are resume. Now see here 500 response. This way we are completing. Next video we will see it.